What's up, folks? We just got unloaded here in Colorado Drift, and we are about to go do our first competitive drift event with my 12-year-old little brother, Camren Sorensen. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Camren Sorensen. I'm 12 years old. This weekend, we are at Pikes Peak International Raceway.
What are we doing? Step one, you never wear a hat that you're not supposed to be wearing. So this hat is going in the garbage. We're putting in our VP Racing's win every race signature line, because we win every race. Put the VP Racing hat on, not some other random bull crap.
Hi, I'm Camren Sorensen. I'm 12 years old. Today we're at Pikes Peak International Raceway for my first competitive drift event. Trying to get my Formula Drift Pro-Am license. My brother did it when he was 14. Trying to get it now. Let's do it. Okay, so we are currently on track. This track starts down there, come up the hill, you initiate at the bottom of the bank, drift up the bank. At that second fork is where you start coming down home. After coming off the bank, you have a lot of G's. You have to stay on throttle so it pulls you away from this. Some people did pull away from it. If you hit that, you're losing a tire. Next, we transition into another outside clip. We got this green paint here. I'm going to need to be in this green stuff basically every run. Now that right there, it's quite sketchy. So, after the inner clip, we're going to be transitioning under a freaking semi-trailer.
On the course that we will be driving under. It's exactly 69 inches tall. Nice. So we're gonna make sure the car is nice and low. Make sure we can get under that thing. And you know, it's gonna be absolutely sick. Driving under a semi-truck, I've never done anything like it. So let's see how it goes. Drives like shit right now.
We just did 2 runs. Brandon was driving. Brandon's a very good driver. Track's good. Same as the simulator. I have like 100 laps on that track in the sim, so it's close to it. So should be a lot easier. Other than that, we have a couple of issues with the car, like suspension, sway bar. Getting that fixed. Other than that, should be good for the competition. Let's go. Supposed to be cold in Colorado, but it's hot. Just got fans fixed, so now they're permanently on. Car is running good, feeling good.
slow down more when you're coming off the bank. Remember what I told you? Either left foot brake or hand brake when you're going down the bank to slow yourself down. That's what'll set you up for the corner. Don't worry about being on throttle through the whole thing. You just need to just enter a little bit later on the bank and hold the handbrake a little bit longer. You know, pull the rest of your run together. Everything looks good, but I think you could lay off the throttle just a little tiny bit.
I don't think the fans are on.
My first run, I did really good, like for a first run, but then I got better, linking the whole track, getting all the clipping points, outer zones, and just getting it all figured out.
5 minutes left to drive.
For the run, just enter in third gear and stop entering so early. Drive up the bank a little bit and then enter.
Camren.
Just remember, leave it in third and enter a little bit later on the bank. But the rest of the track looks really good. Your transition was a little late going under the bus though. You were like right on the wall, you know that, right?
That's not good. That's not true.
Got here at 9, did driver's meeting from 9 to 9:40, got in the car, started practicing, everything was good until my radiator fans shut off and my coolant temperature hit 230 degrees. Fixed that issue, had to just recycle the car, did a good run, was coming back, car died, I coasted into the pit, and we're here trying to figure out what happened. Okay, we figured out my car is freaking fricked.
Yeah, because they're
So,
old.
looks like I'm driving this car. Alright, car started, we got all the cars going. Brandon was just sitting there doing laps in the passenger seat or driver's seat, I don't know. But they're sending it right now. Outside now, but not dark on track, so everyone else is drifting. My car gave up, so we're saving our backup car for tomorrow. I'm just gonna be out here having fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay.
trying to go hot at 11, so I'm going to read through the bracket for the first couple of battles. Please be prepared. Camren Sorensen, you will be making your bye run.
I just got done with driver's meeting. I got lucky for the number one, so I'm first, and I got a bye run. That's gonna be great. We have like an hour and a half of practice, so I'm just gonna go drive that car as hard as I can, try to find the lines, and see you in the car.
Try and put down clean run, third gear the whole time, and try and stretch this first turn. Once you're in the second one, you know what to do from there. Make it look smooth.
Got 10 minutes till my first run. I have a bye run, so that's lucky, but still gonna suck for the rest of the time. Got top 8, so I got points on the board, and let's see if I can get any farther than that.
You just, when you leave the start line on your chase, leave at the same exact time as him and just try not to let him drag you down the straight.
We've got Camden in the lead in that gray E46 coming up the straight, throwing it up at PTIR 4, and our chase driver just straight right there. I mean, a big mistake on initiation, cutting the line aggressively. Camden really starting to put it together. This run's looking strong from him so far. Whatever he needed to put together to get clipped, I mean, it's looking very strong, very put together. It's looking like all that practice yesterday and this morning is starting to pay off for him. You can see a little bit of that power difference. I mean, just a bit of gap on the entry, but a very composed entry out of Camren. Matt putting the car about 5 feet shy of the outer zone through outer 2 right there, but getting it done. That with a big correction coming into outer 3. Camren really starting to dial in on him. Whatever he needed to click on, he has clicked on. I mean, he is looking strong now, coming through this last corner.
Perfect. Why couldn't you do that the whole time?
Less angle out of that chase car, but that is absolutely acceptable for what he's accomplishing there. That was phenomenal.
You fucking nailed it, buddy. Dude, you couldn't done better.
No!
You should hear these guys.
He's straight, right? I looked like the.
Oh, the other guy straightened twice. They're saying, he's like, dude, that was a textbook run. Perfect. Perfect follow, perfect everything.
Let's freaking go! Woo! Woo!
Hey.
I just won my run. Tried as hard as I could. And I paid. I think it's like top 3.5.
Top 4, but there's a double elimination bracket, so it's
Top 3.65.
yeah,
That's really
something like that.
You gonna say what's up to you, dude?
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
He was like, he was so mad when I walked in there. I'm like, good job. He was like, you too.
Cool.
And then the guy that I'm about to go up against is like, hey, it looks like we're both better to get beat by a 12-year-old.
Just, was that fun?
Yeah, that was
That looked fun.
looks good. Drives good. You said it had a lot of angles, so I tested that.
This is 12-year-old drifting.
Alright, you're leading first again, so just do the same exact thing that you did last time. Just try and make it all the way into this last outside zone.
This one's interesting, and here they are actually coming off the line because there's a large power differential between these cars. You see this a lot less in these higher level of competitions. Camren with about 300 horsepower, Nanami with what I can only deduce from sound is about double that. Camren very nicely filling outer zone 2, coming through into the pocket. Nanami definitely has some work to do to keep that big, fast car behind that E46, but she's doing a phenomenal job keeping that car in the power, and Camren's doing a phenomenal job putting that car where it needs to be. Something absolutely clicked in Camren earlier today, and he really figured out how to get this car right where he wants it through the course. I mean, there was definitely some struggling I noticed early on in practice, and then it just switched. Here we see not as big of a gap as you might have expected. Nanami throwing it up a little shallow from what we've seen, but really smoking it down through outer zone 2. Beautifully filling the entirety of outer zone 2 right on that paint line. Coming in with a big mistake in the lead. Not sure what happened to Nanami there. Not sure if the car just didn't give her what she wanted, but we straightened out just a little bit. And again, coming over here, we're seeing what might be a mechanical failure. I'm hearing the car almost shut off and just act a little painful for her as she passed under the tunnel here, which is, I mean, what a harsh hit to take.
That was a really solid chase coming towards the end. Good job catching up.
Thank you.
That car's going in the trailer, but I'm finding other cars.
All right, dude, you can ride with me as much as you want.
Right.
Hey, you know, if you don't have a car, it's better than nothing.
I don't do passengers.
You're not a passenger. I'm the same. I'm the same way.
That's why I don't like roller coasters. I don't.
Tell you what,
like
I'll let you ride me an IOU. You let me drive your pro car one time. I'll let you take it for a couple laps.
I finished my run. It was very close. I had a few problems here and there. Like I initiated too late. I missed the last zone. Like completely blew out her. She straightened twice, so it was more of an advantage to me because she did a little worse, and she also has a car advantage. I'm stuck with this reliable old BMW. Doing me good, so I don't care.
Up next, we've got Camren Sorensen leading Austin Bardo up there on the bank, right next to the blistering sun. Camren, a lot more angle than we've seen out of him, and just a touch weaker of an outer zone 2 than we saw on that last battle, but looking dialed and competitive, which is what we love to see. Austin not giving Camren an inch to play with. I mean, really very clearly throughout the competition, dialing up the pressure. Camren coming through this last outer. Austin all over the place, just trying to cut anything he can to get that proximity, and I'm not sure the judges are going to look through that last corner for Austin favorably. That was a little rough. Again, Austin Bardo in that pink FC in the lead, Camren Sorensen in that E46 in the chase, getting absolutely gapped down the drag strip. We're going to have to see how Camren can pull it together through the rest of the course. Camren working it through outer 2 to try and get any bit of proximity, but Austin just gone. Camren with a big mistake on that line cut and a straighten. That one's not going to look good. I think if Austin completes this lap, he's going to take it. I'm naturally not the one to make that call, but that was a tough break for Camren Sorensen. Camren Sorensen in the lead, Levi Waite in the chase. Camren with a nice calculated initiation up through that PPIR 4, carrying a lot of speed through outer 2. Levi right there, just off the bumper of Camren, but Camren snaps to angle, and Levi avoids a collision there. That's going to be a hard 0 for Camren in the lead. Good job to Levi Waite avoiding the collision there.
Act like you're doing a really good lead lap. He's going to fill all the zones. He's not going to be super fast. He's going to have a fast entry, but just enter a little bit lower on the bank, a little bit later, and worry about catching him through the first turn. From there, act like you're doing a lead lap and just try and stay within proximity of him. Don't get too spooked by the smoke. Don't get spooked by him. You tap him, oh well, it happens. It's drifting. Put on a good show.
But not looking too bad coming through outer zone 2, really dialing it into Levi immediately. Camren knowing that there is a lot to make it up for, and Levi maybe even helping out as Levi takes out both of those outer clip cones there. Camren loses a lot of ground on an awkward transition through that inner clip, really working to get back in the game, but it looks like this may be the end for Camren in today's competition, unfortunately.
I want this driver to get back, shake his hand, congratulate him on getting second or first. We don't know yet. Go down to one more battle. I got third, so my first actual competition event sounded pretty good, especially with that car and the stuff that I had to deal with. But it worked great.
Bro,
Good job.
good job, Johnny, son.
Your fucking entry was like so perfect for my car. So like, and then slow it up, and like yours was just right. Dude. I had the most aggressive entry on your car.
You got third place, so good job.
I got third.
Camren, how do you feel about today's competition, about your first time out here in Colorado? What do you have to say?
I feel great. I had a couple issues with my other car, lost the rod. Got hopped in this car, welded the diff 2 days ago, first time driving it. For having 350 horsepower, I was still able to keep up with these guys. Second time tandeming. Other than that, feel great.
That was phenomenal. I didn't know that we were dealing with that much of an underdog story there with all the work you guys have done to get out here today. That's incredible. Phenomenal work today, Camren. And it looks like we've got the awards up on deck here. So again, like last time, we're going to start with third place. We're going to skip second, go to first. You guys know how this works by now if you were here earlier. So a shout out to our third place winner here today at Drift Colorado and After Hours Autosport's first Pro-Am competition.
Not expecting any of this, but that car pushed through. Literally had all these problems, yet still made it to almost to the top. Next time, we got the good car. We'll have an even better engine. We'll have everything we need to get first. So, time to go night drift. Probably that car's going home right now, but I will see you guys in a little bit when we start night drift.
You did exceptionally well. Thank you to my guidance and coaching. We are here now in third place.
Why didn't you make me get first? It's your fault.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Yep.
In all seriousness, you drove exceptionally well tonight. You definitely impressed the hell out of me. But now it's time to go party, and I'm gonna go bang his door in someone else's car for a couple laps. So we'll see how that goes. And it's rough.
I've never been night drifting before. This is like the first for me, and it's so fun. You just go lap after lap after lap until your tires look like that. Car stayed in great shape. We got some minor body damage, but that's why it's a party car and spare. But yeah, that was a fun weekend. I will see you guys in the next video. See you next time.